Welcome back to Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host, Connor. With us, we have our incredible crew. Don't know why I just opened up the task manager. That's not Notepad. We have Travis as Sylace.
Yeah.
We have Nick as Richard.
Who's Richard?
And Mike as Takashi.
Yeah.
Alright, so quick recap as to what happened last time. The team fought the legendary Idiot Brothers and then fought Kojin, the Fire Goddess. Kojin shunned Sylace for his brutish behavior in the fight, Richard for being a natural obstacle, and chose Lane to be her embodiment. The team now sets off to the Land of Water to seek the final elemental god, the Water God. So you all enter the Land of Water, and shortly after, you encounter a small village. You can quite clearly tell that this is a fishing village.
I love the fish.
As you can tell, I put in nothing but the utmost work into this map.
I see lots of squares.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, that was a nice catch.
Who's Mike?
Takashi. hey, GM, that was a nice catch too.
How about here? Yep. Nope. That's it.
Maybe you should check to see if there's a boat for sale.
All right. Let me save you some time. I'll read the mind of any individual in this town that knows anything about the god.
Well, funnily enough, they all know something about the god.
All right.
Are you gonna go up to him directly and ask him about it? Or are you gonna say like, "Hey, anything weird happening here lately in the water?"
Or are you just reading their minds?
I'm just reading the minds.
All right. Man, sure is a pain trying to fish right now. I wish we could take our boats out. Everyone who leaves just gets killed on their way back.
Which one said that?
And so it's the guy who's right next to, right up here,
In his mind or out loud?
in his mind.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hello. Get some passing by strangers, I see.
Yeah, we're looking for odd nature phenomenons.
So you're talking about the whirlpools?
Yes.
Yeah, they've been plaguing this land recently. Really been acting up here in the last few months. Not sure what causes the devils, but it makes it hell for our lives. Barely able to stay afloat.
What direction in the water?
That way.
All right. Where can I go to rent a boat or buy a boat?
You don't need one of those.
Well, if you're looking to buy, we've got a few small dinghies up here that are up towards the top that are available.
He said dinghy.
Would you prefer me to say dongy?
No dogger.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. If you're trying to venture into the whirlpools, I'd recommend you turn back.
Oh, you've heard this before.
Uh,
As we're walking off, Takashi, can you make a boat?
I thought you'd never ask.
Should
So
we
as
do
you
it?
walk into
But
the
should
docks, you see
we?
people that are fishing with nets and fishing rods and all that stuff.
At this point, I go. Maybe we should go somewhere where there's not a lot of people.
Yeah, so
I don't want to draw a lot of attention to us in case there's some, and in case there's some Kote sympathizers around.
yeah, if those guys.
Here, let me give you advantage.
I was just gonna make them go away. All right, yeah, let's see.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. You want to make him go away? Oh, you're going to use the jutsu on him? Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
That'll be more interesting.
Just gonna do that.
I'm gonna walk up between these two and be like, guys, people on the south dock are catching the biggest fish right now. They're biting heavy over there.
Roll bluff check.
Fuck.
So they just kind of look at you like, hey, you're just trying to take advantage of our spot, aren't you? No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna
And
use
then
a
I
bit
put
of
my hands on their shoulders, and I'm like, and I squeeze a little bit. They're biting well over there.
Well,
Oh.
intimidate check.
out 2K coin. Rip.
Oh my god. No,
Not enough
no.
weed.
Rip. And he succeeded
So
somehow.
they continue. They go,
Fuck.
ah, man, you look big and scary, but we can't give up this fishing spot. This is our livelihood, and we're making enough fish right now. We need this.
Takashi, take care of this.
All right, now using it on all 4 of them.
All right, so they all have to roll a will save. That's the top one. That's the next one. That's the next one. That's the next one. They all fail.
Right now, I'm gonna walk away.
They're all gonna walk to the south dock and go fishing.
And they all start walking south. Down towards Richard.
Look at it. All right, make a boat.
Takashi, this is a great boat you made.
Hey, get out of my boat!
Oh,
All right, you make a boat.
Whoa, nice. All right, so everybody get in. I'll push this off.
all right. I have water strider. I don't know about everybody else, just in case things get hairy here.
No, all I have is the boat.
Hope you're good at swimming then.
Nope.
So hope you had some spirit.
I mean, I don't know about you, but last time I swam was in the exam or whatever, and the tuning exam, I guess is what it was. Was it tuning or joning?
Tuning.
It was a tuning exam, and I sank to the bottom. So
I remember that.
no, wait, was it that time?
Yeah,
No,
it was
I made it. I made it in the tuning exam. When was it that I sank to the bottom? I don't remember. Let's go.
Whenever we fought Wari, you sank to the bottom.
When you fought Rook and Regekko, you sank to the bottom, and also when you fought Awari in preparation for the Chunin exam. Maybe you didn't in the Regekko fight.
It was one of the two because it was in the same spot. Is all I remember.
We were fighting a dragon, weren't we? A water dragon or something?
Mm-mm.
We fought a dragon in the tuning exams.
I don't remember.
And there wasn't any water in the Chunin exams. There's like a little river, but no one went into the river. Other than like someone who like dipped their hand in and is like, that burns.
It wasn't a water dragon. It was some kind of tentacle monster.
There was the tentacle monster.
When did I make a tentacle monster? I don't remember that one.
They would like, and then Hero was like, "Oh God!
That was the
Oh
joke.
Jesus! Oh God!"
Yeah, that was the journey exams. Remember where
Oh.
there was one
What the fuck were those things called?
tentacle monsters?
Anyway, so I'm gonna say that I pushed.
Troglodytes.
I'm gonna say I pushed the boat into, off and
So-
hop in.
So Lane, before that happens, she's gonna go. All right. Well, before we do this, it might be wise if we instead took some preparation, since I can tell that, based on this conversation you two just had, not all of you know how to walk on water. We could always try and teach each other the jutsu right now, for those who don't know it. We've got some time to kill.
You know it?
She
Right.
goes, yeah, I know it. Richard also speaks, saying, yeah, he knows it.
Takashi knows it. I'm the only one that doesn't.
No, you and here. Here doesn't know it. All right, so you're going to need to roll a chakra control learn check, Sylace.
Okay.
As is Hira.
chakra control. Fuck.
Can I spend this time training something else?
Yeah, well, they're trying to learn that. You can. Oh, okay, let's make sure that the recording's still going after you just did that. Okay, we're good.
Uh-oh, what the fuck just happened?
I just did something stupid.
Oh, I just clicked something and the whole top part of the map just went away. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you okay? Never mind. You're right there. I was gonna say you disappeared.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
All right, you succeed in learning it, and this is going to be Hira's check. He also succeeds in learning it.
It's not fair. It is fair.
This
It
is
is
a
fair.
legitimate stat for that. Char controls one of the few things he knows how to use.
Tadeo.
Check control. All right.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. I learned it. Oh, man, look at me. I'm on the water, guys.
Shut up, Rick.
That's
Gee.
Morty.
No, I
Oh.
know. I was calling him Rick. Because we're not copyrighting him.
Like, they give a shit.
Yeah, they're not doing another season. Who gives a fuck?
They might be doing
Yeah.
another season. It's just not
Yeah,
confirmed yet.
It'd be cool if they would, but
It's going to be great
They-
in 6 months when this comes
Yeah.
out and people listen to this. Like, what the fuck are you guys on about? They've already confirmed another season for 6 months down the road.
Jeez.
No, it's coming out. This episode comes out.
it was 5 years ago.
Rip.
What?
So what's it that you're trying to roll?
For Sage mode, but in the book, they say enhancement is chakra control for Senjutsu enhancement. So I'm just going off of that.
Okay. I just don't know
Yeah,
what you're
learning.
rolling. So, like what you're trying to
Ah.
do.
It's against All right, my bad. Yeah, it's Sage mode against DC 23.
All right, you're in a pretty calm, naturey environment. 30. 30
Oh, no,
senjutsu
this was-
chakra that you can convert, if that's what you're trying to do. That's what I
no.
don't know what you're trying to do.
Technique. He said I could go for mastery for a technique.
Okay, yeah.
Or-
I'm just asking what you're trying to roll. What's the roll that you're trying to hit?
The DC is 23.
Okay,
For
then you
mastery
passed. Okay, I see what you're saying.
They call me Watch Stranger. Name that movie.
It's not a cool to.
Let me say it more like his accent. Watch Stranger. Watch Stranger.
The Cowboy in the Cupboard. What's that movie?
GG.
No. This was Jackie
like-
Chan.
Is that what it's called? The Cowboy in the Cupboard?
No, Indian in the Cupboard, buddy.
Indian in the Cupboard. That's it.
No, this is Jackie Chan, and it's probably not one of his better movies, but it has Jennifer Love Hewitt in it.
Oh,
and
my dad
she's
would love it.
hot. Oh, your dad. I love it too. She's really
Well,
sexy.
my dad just really is into Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Me too. Not anymore. She's kind of old now.
She's still
Unless
pretty
you're,
hot.
I mean, unless you're watching this right now.
And then wink. I blinked. Wink.
GG.
Connor's like, hey,
Rip.
the wink's so nice, he did it twice.
Mm.
All right, so I'm going to push this boat off into the water and hop in.
All right, roll strength check. I'm joking.
Richard uses wave.
Well, right here, right next to all these people.
No.
Other everyone's submersion in that boat.
Tally ho! What the fuck?
Just
Uh,
happened. What
We're
just
getting
happened?
moved off course. Whee!
What in blazes?
Insane hell! That's not how boats work.
What was going on
It's
there?
still happening. All right, you're going.
All right, let's go. What the?
God damn it!
I'm afraid to touch my character because I'm afraid he'll disappear if I touch him.
And you're going on to the next map. All right, so you all travel the waters. You're going along.
We're all wearing our swimsuit. We're all in our swimsuit editions.
Oh yeah,
I'm
do you
not.
guys have
This would be a beach
swimsuits?
episode. Heck
Nope.
yeah.
I'm in my underwear.
All right, Richard's in his underwear.
Oh, so take off all those bonuses you get from
You
your
take
armor.
off your armor defense.
You guys would too.
If
I'm
you,
not
if,
taking
I'm
off.
not doing it.
Fuck.
Hey, if I'm gonna be standing on top of the water, I ain't taking any of my armor off.
Exactly.
All right, let's see if this map is gonna do the same fucking thing.
Hey,
Thank God.
hey, Connor, this is a nice map.
Hey, thanks.
You put a lot of work into
As you
this.
can tell, this is the map that I've put the most work into out of all the maps I've ever made.
I mean, the biggest
Jeez.
amount of work you did was that boat. I mean, what a masterpiece.
Rip.
So anyone wanna sing a sea shanty while you're on the way?
Oh, no, thank you.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Yo ho, a pirate's
Oh, no.
life for me,
Go to Ninja's life, motherfucker.
a
Don't
ninja's
you
life
ever
for me.
forget. Oh, I got it. You have to edit this out. You ready?
Mhm.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget.
GG. Yeah, we did.
You don't have to. You don't have to
It's
edit that
it's a
because it
small
didn't even
enough
sound like
clip
it.
that I think it'll be fine.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast and
God, I'm
And then
not-
when the producer sees it, he might, oh, hey, Jimmy, we got one.
So you're progressing on here in the water until eventually you notice that same familiar. Like you're just driving this time. Like there's nothing that you're going into, no sandstorm, nothing that's like a natural disaster. It's just quiet open seas. And then all of a sudden, the atmosphere changes again to imitate that of the other gods. You can tell that you have now entered the god's domain. Now there's
And
just
we're
a
starting-
stillness in the air, but the water is still flowing.
Did we just start? Do we start getting pulled in one direction now?
You're just calm,
Not yet.
still just sailing ahead.
All right.
Sailing.
What's up, Takshi?
So I'm going to do this check now to actually gather nature energy now.
All right. Oh, is that what the 32 was?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, isn't that too much nature around you to gather from, other than
The ocean.
fish?
nature is the water,
I'm not
plant
gonna-
life under the sea, the fish.
Under the sea.
I'm gonna say you gather 16.
All right. What if I'm Aquaman, though? Does that change
Then you'll
anything?
gather 2.
But you can talk to fish though.
Hey, wait. Hey, Takashi. Takashi, hold my waist.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, you.
Don't let go.
Rip.
Never let go of me, Jack.
Everybody roll a will save to see if you get seasick.
Rip.
I thought we reported to bro. Okay.
Probably is a fortitude.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll a fortitude save. I'm fine with that.
What have I done? I will roll the 1 because of this.
Oh,
yeah.
Takashi, you were gathering nature. You feel completely outwon. This doesn't phase you in the slightest. Richard, you're holding up just fine.
I'm scared.
Sylace, you will hold up just fine. I guess I'll roll for Lane. That's a 9.
Here it takes a 1.
Here's a 13. All right, so here is he's kind of going like, oh man, guys.
I was hoping
Rip.
Oh, guys, I'm not feeling so good.
of all the people.
Rip. It's a good thing he's
That's
back
gonna
there.
piss the god off.
And the god appears right in front of us. What the fuck you throw up in my swimming pool?
Rip. Yeah, I'm out. I knew I should have stayed on the effing car. You're in that effing car.
Yep, should have just left you in there.
See you guys later.
My Takashi.
Jeez.
So you're all progressing ahead a little bit here in the boat. Boat still. Oh, that's not ahead.
Oh,
Go sideways.
Boat's still going. And all of a sudden, God damn it, it's doing it again.
Barely though.
Mother fucker.
At least it's not doing as loud as it was before.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just preparing for to go down again.
So, y'all start hearing something. Well, listen, check.
Yeah, I might not hear anything. You never know. My listen check sucks.
This is possible. Some of you might start hearing something. I should have just had you roll listen check and then say that. But I assume at least one of you will pass this.
You assume, however. No,
It's like the old saying goes: if you assume, that makes you an ass. You, not me, not the guy assuming. You, the guy who I'm assuming about.
Never heard that version.
Yeah.
Takashi and I heard it.
I don't know why I was waiting for Hira and Lane to roll like I'm not in control of them.
Why are they fucking rolling? God damn it. Here, Lane, roll.
Alright. L for listen. That's 14 and 10. Y'all motherfuckers are disappointing. Alright, Takashi and Hira and Lane all hear this.
I don't hear it?
You don't
Fuck.
hear it. Neither does Richard. You were close, Silas. You were very close.
I request spirit die.
I'm not going to give you a spirit die, but if you want, you can use it.
I don't care that much about it. I rolled an 8.
God damn it.
I want to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you.
Hey!
Because you used the spirit die and came within 1, I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, because I'm going to say you're more in tune with the water, so it's going to give you the that bonus to it. No,
Hey,
not you, Silas. You're not close enough.
Hey, look, I'm a Smurf. No,
GG.
no, I ate the blueberry off of Willy Wonka.
Oh, you're Violet Beauregard.
GG.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Rip. Man, I wish my screen
Blueberry
did that.
pie! My goodness!
Why is nobody else blue? What the fuck?
GG.
Oh, it's because I'm white.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Part of it's because I have I'm just gonna fucking block. I have to block out all the whiteness on my screen and then I'd appear blue.
What?
I have to block out all the whiteness on my screen and then I'd appear blue. Alright, so anyway, so you all, except for Silas, start hearing just kind of like little elegant singing.
Fucking sirens.
Yes. If only you were a mermaid.
Something like that, I don't know. Come seek us where our voices sound. We cannot sing above the ground.
No, I just hear Sebastian.
The sweet is always good enough. Rip.
Dream about going up there. That is a big mistake.
GG.
Can't remember to edit all this out.
It's okay. We're sponsored by Disney at this point, don't you know?
GG. We're gonna come on fire so fast.
Oh yeah.
Your account has been permabanned.
We'll get 3 strikes.
That'd be 0 choices of anything.
Nah,
Like our
with
own
Disney.
personal videos outside of this too.
You'll get
And
this
then
out.
all of it.
Yeah, she just texted me like 13 times and I haven't read any of them. Go ahead. I'm listening.
But not to her. No, it's fine.
All right, so you're all starting to hear just voices, and you can tell they're coming from the water.
I'm gonna roll a will save beforehand.
Oh, there's no will save to be done here.
Yet.
So you're all hearing singing. Are you gonna?
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Except for Silas. Silas, you're just like you've
I'm-
got
what
like one leg up, like looking up, onward.
Actually, I'm actually sitting down with my arm in the water, like.
Hey,
Alright,
what's the
what-
sound?
Just splashing around in the water. Is that what you're doing?
Mhm.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is sing along with it.
All right. So you're starting to sing along. Takchi.
What's that sound? It's like
That's my
singing.
perform check.
Gosh dang.
You're kind of singing, you're singing along with it. And now that you're calling that out, Sylace, you're kind of hearing, you recognize, oh, that is happening. That is a sound here.
Oh, can I sing too?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to sing back, you can absolutely roll a perform check.
What is my perform? Oh, it's 25. Oh shit! I'm about to like rock this shit.
It shouldn't be 25 though, should it? I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
there's
thanks.
other bonuses. I'm talking about just the ranks can't be above 20.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Oh, you start singing, then all of a sudden I'm like rocking it out.
And then Hero with the elegance of a beautiful butterfly.
Rip.
I'm gonna throw my chocolate at him. Just
He's over there going.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Somebody smacked this kid upside the head.
Alright,
I already threw my chocolate.
so I'm gonna say Lane's just kind of like looking around, looking in the water. Sylace is, he's splashing around in the water. Takshi, you're just trying, just inquisitive. Richard, you're singing back. Here's throwing up.
I'm driving the boat. I guess I should be.
It's a little
Lane's driving the
shitty
boat.
There's only so much that you're doing to drive.
All right, I'm paddling.
Oh, it's like are you doing like a Sylace paddle, like with your hand, or do you actually have paddles that you made? That's what I want to know.
Look at it. Like
You're
a paddling
paddling.
forward that I'm definitely impeding your paddle because I'm over there like.
And I'm like, no.
So you use an actual wooden paddle?
Yeah.
Okay. So the singing continues, and you can start to hear it getting a little bit louder. Are you gonna go fishing? Like, you don't have a fishing rod, so are you gonna do like hillbilly fishing?
No, I was gonna go and buy a fishing rod down at the shop, but like you didn't read what I was typing.
I read that you said you were going fishing. I didn't read that you said you were trying to buy a fishing rod.
I said Richard goes to tackle shop. Richard is now out 2,000 Rio.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I can
Sure.
make
You
a
bought a
makeshift
fishing rod for 2,000 real. Yeah.
Hella.
All right. So now you're gonna just start going fishing.
Yeah.
All right. So for a fishing check,
Perform.
Concentration.
roll a survival
Range.
check.
Oh,
Survival is for hunting, so I'm gonna say that counts for fishing.
that makes sense.
And then you roll a perform check whenever the fish gets in a line.
All of a sudden, the fish starts going left, so you got to move the rod with it, or else your line's gonna break.
GG.
Can't say it.
All right. So you throw it in, and you feel that your rod hooks something.
Oh God.
I'm gonna reel it in.
All right. You start reeling it in. Then you eventually get to a point where you're tugging at it and it's just not moving anymore. And you can tell this is a big one, so you're gonna have to put in all your strength to it.
Sylace?
Activate strength rank 4. That's a +2, yeah.
All right, so roll strength check.
Well, you get additional pluses to strength checks. So I'm standing there. Can I see that he's about to let go of the rod and grab it?
Nope. Spirit die.
Before you roll
go back
that
to where you
die.
were, Sylace. Yeah, Richard's already called the spirit die.
But before you roll that, it's for strength checks. You get a bonus, a higher bonus than that.
Yeah, it's. I thought it was like I don't know what it is for rank 4, but for my rank, it's like you get a +10 on a strength check.
It's +6 for rank 4.
Really?
Yeah.
So not +6 to your base stat, but +6 to you trying to do this action.
Yeah,
But for checks.
So it would be 9 in total.
So it would be +4 to that. So 18.
So
would be the roll.
18. Okay. So you start pulling at it, and you kind of feel like you're seeing something come out, and you see like a little. I'm gonna say you notice that it's not like a fish that's coming out. You see a leg,
No, god damn it.
and as that
What
happens,
is-
Sylace, you immediately feel something like hands grab your arm and rip you out of the boat.
Can I do a strength check to see if I
Yes, you
if
can.
I actually rip me out? Awesome.
And the boat gets dragged in. That's funny.
And you can see that Hero immediately gets grabbed, and because he's throwing up and unable to react, he's immediately yanked into his own throw of water.
Thread. I use thread on Hero.
Okay.
It's not,
Use
it's
magic.
not an ability I have.
All right, so Sylace, you grab onto the boat to hold yourself. And as a result, you can tell that whatever's pulling you in is also very strong. You are now flipping the boat.
Fuck.
Let go,
that's
yo!
So
Can I
you
let
all
go
can
of the boat?
immediately... Oh, I'm going to say it's too late now.
Shit.
You all can tell that the boat is now flipping. Any reactions?
Water Strider.
Water Strider.
Yeah. Water Strider.
Wow. So they grab their arms, grab me, and they're like, "Let's get this guy." And then they go, "Oh shit."
It's like all right.
Whoa.
All right, so
So,
when
Do
you all
you do
start...
Water Strider like that, or do you like since I'm being tugged, am I gonna get pulled in the water anyway?
You can still pretty much the way it works is you're focusing the chakra into the parts of your body that are touching the water. So like if you're catching yourself, like you can place a hand on the water surface, and that will still be holding you up. But your other hand, since it's already under, you can still now, with the grip of your other hand on the water surface, you can now try and rip your hand free.
Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
like you're on land, but you're reaching through the ground.
And it
So
costs chakra
what
to
I'm-
do it.
What I'm gonna say is, since I actually have a hand on the boat and a hand being pulled in, that my knees gonna catch the water, and I'm gonna be like this, and I'm gonna be holding the boat like this, trying not to let it fall on me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Does Water Strider in the book have a chakra cost?
Yes.
It's like one.
One-
two
Yes.
check.
Is it one
It's
per
two
round?
Chakra.
2
Two
rounds?
chakra per level. It's a certain amount of rounds.
Here in a second, I'm gonna have to get my kid out of the tub. FYI. Whenever she takes back. So we'll just keep going.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
It's 1 minute per level, but it's a chakra cost of 1.
Okay, so
It's a
pretty much
long
you're all
time.
gonna pay like 1 chakra, and you're gonna be able to be on the water for a long fucking time. But anytime you lose your grip on the water, if something happens that say pulls you under, for example, you will have to recast it at the 1 chakra cost. So everyone who's using Water Strider will have to roll that. Let's have Hero roll his strength check. Let's see if he can keep his grip. Nope, he's tugged under the water.
Oh, everyone's getting yanked in?
Not everybody, just the people who are more vulnerable. So the one came to grab Richard as well. So Richard, you're going to have to roll a strength check to try and keep yourself above water.
Let's still have strength active.
That's fine.
Hey, should I have a strength, not having strength rank active, and still being higher than Richard?
I only have strength rank 4, bruh.
Richard, you are able to keep yourself above, held up on the water. And you can kind of see like that boat's kind of like crushing you down a little bit, but Sylace, he's got the grip on it, so it's helping you a little bit. But you're still pretty, like wedged under.
They ain't gonna hold
Are we
me.
in like attack now? Being attacked now?
Yes, this is now pretty much combat.
It's my turn. I want to do something.
All right,
First, I want to bite the hand that's on me.
you can try and like yank it up and bite it.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna need to roll another strength check. This one they're gonna compete.
Oh dang! I guess it's too late to say I want to activate strength rank, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. The fuck? I'm on that
Still
mission.
pretty good. Not a bad roll.
Okay, so that's that one. All right, so you are able to yank that being up, and you can see the hand, and you bite it, and the hand lets go. Roll a bite check.
I was
Or
gonna
a
say
bite
I need to roll.
damage check.
What would that be? Like a 1d4? I get more. I get like a bonus from it. I think.
Because you're a
1d8.
giant, it would be a 1d6.
D8.
1d8. 1d6.
Because of this stupid ass bloodline, he's doing 1d8.
I don't think it's ever said in that.
I'll go 1d6. That's fine.
I don't recall that ever
Do
being
I-
said.
Do I get a bonus, like a plus something at the end of that, or is it just 1d6?
Plus your
Plus
strength.
strength. Plus that 12.
Actually, it's
Not plus
not
a full
12. It's plus 9.
Right.
It's not 12 because 12 I get I get a bonus to strength checks. So there it is.
All right. So there's a 14 damage.
So I'm like, get off me. And the second part, if you will, I'd like to activate strength rank and throw this boat off of us.
Okay.
Since I'm free of the grip.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right, so you're
Do
throwing
I
the
need to
boat.
roll?
Where are you
do I need to
throwing it?
roll into the strength check? Just like trying just to like flip it back over the other way in the other direction away from us, so it doesn't.
But like
us.
up, down. Where do you want it to go?
You see where Richard is?
Mhm.
So flip it that way.
All right, so it's now like right here.
Yeah. So I don't have to roll anything?
Nope.
Cool. Strength activate strength rank and speed rank, and then that'll end my turn.
All right. So Richard, you've still got a grip on you. You can all tell that Hira is being dragged underwater. Lane is still just kind of looking around with everything with the Sharingan, and Takashi, you are doing your own thing. All right.
I'm standing up now.
You all see like bubbles come up from the water up to the water's surface from where Hira was in the shape of an X.
Rip.
What the fuck?
Get it?
Rip. Goodbye. Goodbye here.
Next squad.
X out. Y'all regret not taking infinite air supply.
Well, there's only so many situations where it actually comes in handy.
I don't know how many times we've actually been on the water in these missions.
This is pretty much the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second time.
Squad.
All right, so you see a little bit of GG. You see a little bit of blood come up to the surface, and you see here his head poke out. GG, poke out.
You can poke out there.
Oh god, guys, there's things under here.
You think?
Thanks, Hira.
Yeah, shut up here. Get up here, man.
And he's gonna
No
pull himself
respect.
up and use his water strider.
Hey, he's like the Rodney Dangerfield of this group. No respect at all.
Yeah, it's okay. He hasn't done much to earn respect so far. Granted, he's the medic.
He did. Hey,
Maybe he
did.
has done some to deem it.
Well, no, he actually didn't. I was gonna say he did save Ageki's life, but no, that was his buddy.
But he made the decision to take his buddy to that district.
Not wrong.
GG.
I'm gonna use stun gun technique. Since I'm in the water, it's amplified by 2.
Okay.
So stun gun, and I don't have to hit her because she's grabbing on to me. Of a zap.
All right.
Roll a fortitude. You gotta roll a fortitude.
So everybody around you, roll a fortitude save.
So you notice as you do touch the water, or as you so like because she's like grabbing you, trying to pull you down. So you know she's part of touching the water. As you grab her and you do the shock, it does kind of electrocute throughout the water. However, all of you who are not currently in the water at all will be fine. The chakra dividing you is giving you resistance to it.
Hella.
But everyone that's under the water or touching it directly, they're gonna have to roll fortitude save.
So is Lane being drug in too?
Nope, Lane's fine.
We're all fine. So
What's the DC they need to roll?
good question. It's
I
rank
think-
2. I think they passed.
Yeah, they passed.
Yeah, they passed.
All right, but they'll still take damage, so you can roll damage.
I already did. They all took 6 damage.
Oh, right. I also realized by me not doing that as a private roll, you know the number of enemies.
Yes.
I mean, that are around us right now, not in the whole water.
All right, so that's it for Richard.
Yes, sir.
All right, Takashi, you are up.
Auto hypnotism and in my turn.
All right.
He's going to do auto hypnotism, hip displacement, dysplasia technique.
Hip displacement. GG.
And Lane's going to ready in action. All right, so that's it for Lane. Now it's the NPC turn. So you kind of feel, you can kind of see like a little bit of movement under the water. You kind of see that they're kind of swimming away from you all,
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Bottom.
all in separate directions, not towards each other at all.
All right, since they're going away, can I use another technique?
No.
Fuck.
That's not quite how that song goes. Just to clarify.
I know. It's a Dabba Diva to die or whatever.
I'm blue, babba dee dabba die, yabba dee dabba die.
But if I was green, I would die.
That'd be pretty cool with being green. Be like, oh man, look at me, I'm an alien.
Look, it's like
Hey, LMAO.
it's like I'm the Blue Hulk.
Oh, shut up, Hulk.
I'm the incredibly depressed Hulk.
GG.
Smurf Hulk.
Oh, snap. You just
What
changed
the
game up.
Smurf? All right, and that's gonna be it for their turn. So, Sylace, you're back up.
What now?
Probably coming back.
I'm gonna do a spot check to see if I see anything weird around us.
All right, roll spot check. You do not see anything that stands out to you. You are not able to make out where their current location is at all. And you are breathing on
Fine.
the mic a little bit, just so you know.
I'm going to do a ready to action that if something goes to grab me or comes out of the water at me, I'm going to take out my blades and X-slash them.
All right,
I'm not talking about I'm talking about
full attack. That's
GG.
pretty much the same thing that Lane readied. All right, so now it is Hira.
get that X quad shit.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, I forgot to drop the chakra of Hira and Lane. A fun fact, Takshi, you and Hira have the same amount of chakra at maximum.
GG. Caught up to him already.
What the fuck would Hira do in this situation?
Heal the water.
Look at the screen. Look at my webcam.
No, just playing.
That's what he would do.
Actually, he's just gonna activate both of his razor chakra scalpels.
There you go.
Bitch squad.
He's gonna ring an attack action if something
Ooh.
comes out of the
So-
water to grab him. Richard.
I'm gonna do sense chakra.
All right. You do not sense anyone's chakra other than yours and your teammates.
What?
Gods cannot have their chakra sensed as they do not actually have chakra.
What?
That's our god. That's a god. Thank you for that, Connor.
You already knew that, man. Come on.
I did not know that. I thought it was mermaids, bro.
That is a fair argument. I did just kind of give that away.
GG.
R.I.P. I really didn't know it's a god.
You
Well, I'm gonna ready high voltage touch technique.
I just out-strength pulled a god.
Yeah, you did.
you fail, Takshi.
There we go.
You literally
You rolled a
rolled one
two.
higher.
GG.
All right, what are you doing,
Wow.
Richard? You're using
High voltage touch technique. If something comes near me.
Okay. Sounds good. Takshi, what are you doing? You're converting ninjutsu?
What the trash should I take? All right, I'm tripping.
Converting to ninjutsu on my turn.
There we go.
Nature energy.
Yeah,
So that's you gathering, or are you trying to convert it?
convert.
Okay.
What I
The 16 that you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you succeeded in your conversion.
Barely.
17.
I mean, if it was Richard, it would have failed.
Yes, it's his rule with 5.
You know, Lane's going to do a spot check. Lane has a decent spot for having the Sharingan. Makes sense for that. Alright, it's not that great. Alright, Lane can't tell where they went either. I should up her skills. Only up to base stats. Alright, so Lane's just going to ready an action one more time. And now, it's the NPC's turn.
Where are they? Where?
Okay, I didn't quite do that as evenly as I thought.
I gotta tell you, if I didn't learn the water starter thing, I was gonna, when the boat flipped, I was gonna hop on the boat, like on top of the, the boat, like when it was flipped.
Oh, like on the other side.
And
Same thing.
Connor would have been like, roll a balance check, and I would have been like, fuck.
So you see 5 women pop out of the water.
Oh my.
They pretty much like they swim up, kind of like fish, like they're just popping up, like they're like grabbing a fly or something that's above it. And they just kind of look at you, and then they all slam back underwater. And as you see as they go down, whirlpools form around them.
I want to see his whirlpools. I want to see Connor's whirlpools.
Oh, I don't have any pre-designed thing for this. I just realized I probably should have done this.
Oh, I've got you. You want me to do it?
Well, I'm probably just gonna draw a custom shitty one. I'm curious if I have a token that might be a good
Let's see if I can-
representation.
Let me see if I can do like a really. Hey.
All right, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna freehand it. Oh, sweet drawing, Connor. All right, that's not gonna do it all. Yours is better.
Hey, is that a Naruto? No,
What the fuck is that? I didn't do that one. Whoever did that one, I didn't do it.
That was me.
All right, so let's see a spirit die for these sweet whirlpools.
You want me to draw one more and we get rid of Richard's shitty one?
Rip.
Sure. Technically, we're gonna need 5 in total. Well,
Whoa,
actually,
I was gonna say, why did it go red? That was weird.
GG.
Why did the size change too?
I'm
fuck
making
was
them
that?
bigger.
Like 2
Oh.
merged and they made a super whirlpool, and then
Kind of like tornadoes do, where they're like,
yeah.
you wouldn't
Yeah,
know
like
nothing
that.
about tornadoes. You don't live in no tornado alley.
I live in
Yeah, I'm from
Idaho, where we
Tennessee,
have
dude.
tornadoes every other. No, we don't.
If we didn't have our mountain ranges, we would have tornadoes all the fucking time.
GG.
For some reason in my head, I start hearing.
Rip.
So just as a definition, defining like a little layout for where these whirlpools are covering, I'm just gonna draw squares too.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can now that we see it. So what the fuck's gonna happen to our boat?
It's going to be dragged into one of the whirlpools, just like all of you. So first things first, all of you are going to be taking some damage.
Oh shit!
You see, the whirlpool is now causing the water to shift beneath you, and it immediately cancels out your water strider. Or actually, better yet, let's have you roll a chalk control check to try and maintain it.
Oh man.
Oh, it's
Hey, hey,
boy.
that's a pretty good roll.
It's a pretty
Connor
solid
says,
effort.
Connor says you had to roll a 30. Sorry, Travis.
That's a pretty good roll. What about you, Ricardo?
Richard.
Ricardo, you back?
Ricky Ricardo is back. I'm going to try to stop these whirlpools
No,
with
no. You're
But
gonna roll a chalk control
you-
check.
You need to roll a chakra control check to try and not fall into the water.
Oh,
Opa,
I rolled chakra control check. Okay.
opa.
You guys from Australia or something?
Yes, this is common Australian accent.
Actually, we're from Austria. How about
Yeah.
another shrimp on the bobby?
All right, so Sylace, you're actually correct in the fact that you had to roll 30. You, Lane,
Ooh.
and Richard all fall under the water.
Spirit
Are you
attack.
fucking kidding me? I could not have rolled better than that.
Oh man, like I said, this is you're fighting a god right now. This is intended to be the challenging part of the god.
Okay, so do I need to roll like a swim check or
So
something?
now
Yeah.
you all, instead of rolling a reflex save to have the damage you're about to take, you're going to roll a swim check. Takshi, as the whirlpool is spinning, you're going to be moved to the opposite side, as you're able to
Alright.
maintain your grounding. As will Hira. Oh, that's not. Yes, Sylace?
Actually, never mind. I don't have the swimming technique. I don't have it. I thought I did. I don't.
What the fuck are
Hey,
you
I'll be-
doing, Richard?
Real quick, I'll be
I
right back.
used all my spirit dice to get out of that.
I'll be right back, guys.
All
I
right.
rolled a 1 and then an 8 again. That's bullshit.
Just take all your spirit die back.
All right. Well, yeah, those all fail.
There I go.
So you're going to take full damage. Bright side, it's still not that much damage, but you're going to be sucked towards the center. So you're going to be opposite side in some. Lane will need to roll a swim check. Good luck, Lane.
Rip.
Lane fails. She's on the opposite side and in some. And we need Sylace to roll his. But I'll roll for the damage while we wait. Alright, so you take 21 points of damage.
Then me, it's halved.
I'm going to start grinning wildly.
Takshi, you don't take any damage because you stayed above the water.
Oh, okay.
Or you stayed above the whirlpool. Because you're able to keep your chakra control and keep your footing on the water. You're just being spun around it along the same current, not being pulled in. So you and Hero were fine. The swim check would have half damage, which Richard and Lane failed, so we're just waiting on Sylace to do his half damage check.
I have 99 problems, but a swag ain't one.
Too swag.
Toot sweet.
Jeez. Rip.
Golly, mister.
Trash out of here.
Alright, so, where the fuck were we? NPCs just went. Sylace, you're up.
Well, that was my swim check. Do I need to roll another one and try to swim out of this, or?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
I was gonna try to swim to the just like over here.
If you're just trying to, full strength swim, then yeah, you'll roll a swim check.
Okay, before I do that, would I have to be like up out of the water to be able to open up one of the gates?
Yes.
Fuck.
You at least need
Okay.
to be on a place where you can stand onto without having something that's like trying to push against you. So you can technically be underwater and like use your water strider to step on a portion of the water and stay steady, but you'd still have to be sucked up by the whirlpool a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna attempt to just swim out of it, I guess.
Okay.
So roll another swim check.
Mhm. All right, so with that, I'm going to say you're able to move half of your movement.
Cool. So now half of my movement, I have a speed rank activated.
Then half of whatever your bonus is with your speed rank. So if your movement is 80 because of the, or 60 because of the speed rank, then it'd be 30 now that you can move.
65, so 30.
So 30.
0.25.
And you see this Sylace or Takshi, you're seeing, you're just kind of standing there letting the whirlpool go, and you see Sylace like an Olympic fucking athlete, just fucking.
I mean, I'm Michael Phelps. I'm Michael
Get
Phelps.
it was like GG.
Majestic
then-
as fuck. Close up to the face.
A fish hits me in the face.
You get knocked the fuck out.
All right, and then to finish my turn, I want to water strider and stand up on top of the water over here.
All right. And you are able to do so.
-1 chakra. Oh, I need to minus some more here. Minus 2. There. That makes sense.
All right, so next up is Hira.
Over here. He's gonna try to strength rank he's gonna try to strength his way out of it. Oh, nope.
Well, he maintained his rocket control. He was able to stay on the water.
Oh, good for him.
GG.
He was the only one alongside Takashi.
Bitches. He's waiting call here at. Rip. So was I. No, it's fine.
He doesn't have any good methods to actually. Here's a question for you, Takashi, and Richard, that you two might know the answer to. So let's say that you're using the Amaterasu, and you're looking through a window at somebody. Does the window light on fire, or does the person?
For a window.
That's a good question, actually. They never showed it through any objects.
Exactly. So the window.
That's what I was thinking as well.
It would. I guess it would kind of make sense, except for the fact that they noted that whatever it's focused on.
I mean, you're right, but like it has to be within a clear line
Which
of sight.
technically, I mean, that would be technically a clear line.
And technically, right, but there's still a pane of glass that still reflects light and has ripples in it and shit. So you're still technically looking at the glass.
It's like I imagine like a line of chalk or like dashes with the Amaterasu in it, and it would collide with anything that would be in the distance. But that might be me trying to rationalize something that shouldn't be rationalized.
It's
Yeah,
not-
we're
it's not
trying to
Naruto.
earth science it, not Naruto verse science.
I say we go with magic.
Yeah, it's magic. It lights the nigga on fire.
All right, if that's the case, then we're going with what the GM decides. GM decides Amaterasu
toss.
has to be direct. Can't go through windows or through water.
Okay.
All right, regardless, that's not going to have to do with Hira. Hira's going to take a step out of the water and ready in action. If anything tries to jump at him, he'll attack it. Richard.
Miss Body
That's
Technique. And I'm gonna float out the water.
You're going to float out the water?
Float out of the water. I'm gonna use Miss Body Technique. I'm gonna float up.
Okay.
Okay. And now I'm technically flying above the water, so I don't need to use Water Strider.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I was thinking about whether or not I should still have you suffer like half of your body being ripped away for being underwater. Um,
You-
but as listed in the book, it only specifies wind, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Like, I'm like, I mean, but it's just wind, though.
Dead. Goodbye.
All right, Mistbuck. Ah!
Rip.
All right,
Half of me floats up, just dead.
you finally retake. It's like as soon as you retake farms, I know I'm gonna die when this happens.
GG. Just become a ghost.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh no, it's the
Ooh.
strong gust of wind. Ah.
Dead. Once again.
All right, so you're just flying now above the water.
Yeah, and that was my whole turn.
All right, so Takshi, you're up.
2 questions. Where's the boat?
Do you not see
Did
it?
it already get submerged? Or
No,
did,
no,
like,
no.
did it already get submerged?
I'll have it move around here a little bit. It's right there. It's still on the water. It's spinning around.
Alright. That is too far. Second, am I going to travel on the edge or am I right on the side? And slowly going to spin inward. Or how is that going to work?
Right now, because you're maintaining your chakra control, I'm going to say, because most of the current that pulls you under from a whirlpool, a lot of it that happens is from under the water, as I understand it at least. That's kind of thing that like really starts pulling you inward towards it. So since you're on top of it, you're kind of just going to circle around it.
Alright. So I'm not going to pull physics into this, and I'm just going to wait until that boat goes around. So I was going to say I'm just going to use the momentum and jump as soon as I get to the edge. That's going to send me that way instead.
So
But-
yeah, it's like because you're gonna circle around here and then around here and so on, and the boat's gonna go do to do do to do do to do.
So I'm going clockwise or counterclockwise. I mean.
Correct.
Alright.
Literally,
So
as
I'm
the
gonna use
picture shows it.
I'm going to use real physics then. And as soon as I get here, going this way, I'm going to jump off. And
Oh wait,
jump.
I guess as the picture shows, it would be. Should be.
This will be.
It doesn't matter. You're
counterclockwise.
going a full, full halfway around it, so you're gonna end up at the same spot one way or another.
All right. I'm going to ready an action to jump off when I get here. To jump in a straight line here and get out of this.
Okay. You don't just want to like take a step back.
I guess I could do that. I thought I was still trapped in here. That's why I was.
No. Since you're on top of it, you can still break free. You can just step on out.
I'm just going to step out then.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right. And I am going to ready an action.
All right.
Use Senpo. Sage step.
Okay.
That is my turn.
And last but not least, we have Lane. I just-
Really
To
last.
on the water.
Who's gonna get sucked
Oh.
further in?
Amaterasu.
But like
On
I
the
said,
water.
I'm not going to allow her to Amaterasu through the water.
It's too bad the boat's not on her side.
Right. She doesn't know that. She's gonna light the fire, water on fire right here.
I mean, I guess you could just light the entirety of the water on fire and just wait for it to burn out.
But it wouldn't.
Well, I
It
mean,
would
like wait,
always
or
be
sorry, like
burned.
wait for the sirens to like give up or burn out.
GG. Yeah, I'm down for that.
That seems nowhere near as calculated as her character should have it be.
I mean, it kind of is though.
She's going to try and
Uh,
pull herself back on top of the water using a chakra control check with Water Strider, even being inside the fucking running current. She barely fucking succeeds.
I would have failed.
She almost did.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm Michael Phelps.
Yeah, you've got strength. You don't need to be on top of the water the whole time. She's gonna hop off with her last movement, and that is it for her.
This is why I didn't get the swimming technique, because I don't fucking need it.
All right, so now the only one who's in there is. Oh, Richard's not even in there. All right.
I'm incorporeal. Woo!
So Silas, you notice that something's like coming towards you from
That's
the
what she
water,
said.
and you can kind of tell like it looks kind of like a water dragon, but not like a water dragon. You can tell it's like it. You can see as it's coming out, it's very similar to the water dragons that you've seen in the way it's moving, but it is actually her. So it's like she is rushing out like as water slamming into you and going past you back into the water.
So do I get to do anything?
So
or
she's
is
going
she
to roll a
gonna
hit check, and then you'll roll a reflex save if it hits.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That's a hard miss. Hard
So
miss.
you can see she popped back right there. Like that's where she hit into the water and went back down.
Like a dolphin.
And you just kind of like she popped on out, and you pretty much like, you just like swatted her away.
So can we? So we can imagine that they're probably in there just going swimming, right? To keep it
Possibly.
going, or
Might be more than that, might be exactly that. You really don't know.
I got feeling.
All right, so Takshi, now this next one's going to attack you in the exact same way it
Ooh.
attacked Sylace. And we're just going to save some time. It's going to do the same to Hira, to Lane, and to you, Richard, but I don't think it can hurt you right now, can it?
It goes right through me.
Yeah.
And
See,
it creates a
see.
gust of wind that's 11. That's what
Because it is in the water god's domain, the wind actually does not exist here.
GG.
What? We're in the combat.
You're in the water god's domain.
Vacuum.
There's
we're
like
in
a
a
stillness in the air, so yeah.
I'm not even going to explain what a combat is.
Yeah, so this is the attack on Takashi.
I get my ready to action, sir.
Oh yeah, what was your rated action?
Sinpo.
Right. What's that one do again?
Move super fast and teleport nearly.
I thought you meant
Like 50 feet
Shumpo.
away. What's the Senjutsu version of that?
Oh.
Okay. You see she pops back into the water outside of the whirlpool.
Takashi, what was that?
I'm a worry now.
Magic.
I knew it.
I've always been a warrior. That's my secret. That's the reason I've been throwing theories around.
I attacked Takashi.
Alright, so that's on Lane. That's actually now a miss on Lane. And that one's on here, which is a hit. He gets a chance to have it. And here fails to have it, so he takes full damage.
Bitch.
Rip.
So you had 32 before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that dropped you by 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just tracking it here for
Yep.
honor system.
Good job.
I was just making sure. Because I wasn't looking at the table itself. I wasn't sure if it cost 1 chakra. Or 2.
I got you.
Et cetera, et cetera.
So this is the first time in the D&D that an object actually has a turn.
The boat's turn.
And now it's the boat's turn.
And now it's the boat's turn. It's going to swim back around. It's now right there.
My turn yet?
And now it's Silas's turn.
Okay. I feel like I got skipped, but like I know I didn't.
We
so-
never
You didn't miss
went.
body. That was
I
your turn.
know. I know. So I said I feel like it, but I know I didn't.
It's good. GG.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So at this time, I am actually not going to activate the gates because I feel like I'm okay at the moment. I'm going to do like evaporation technique and max out the like the cubes on, or do like the max cube on it, like area. It says four cost 4 per square for 10 or 10 per creature chakra. So I'm going to do a bunch of squares. It says I can do 10 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels. So how much would that be? 70?
No, just playing. I said 7.
Okay, so I got 10. And then I'm level 18. So that'd be 9 times 5, which would be 40, plus 10, which would be 50.
50.
So,
But realize that's going to be if you're doing the full range. That's 50 times 4, or how many squares that would be times 4 for your chakra cost, because it's 4 per square. So like this right here is 20. This here would be 45.
all right. So what's the next part?
The next one, which would be 64.
What if I just did like in here, like in the middle?
Like right here?
Yeah, like this middle part.
That would be 9 squares, so 9 times 4, that'd be 36.
I'll do it.
Bam.
All right, so you're evaporating it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which is like heating up the water,
Mhm.
like really, really hot, like unbearably hot. So anything in there is gonna get cooked.
So roll for damage.
Oh, okay.
All right. And you don't see anything, no fried fish come up to the water surface or anything like that. But you do see that causing the shift in the whirlpool, just causing it to like fizzle out, kind of like collapses on itself and then kind of resettles in its location.
Okay. And then I'm just
I'm just kind of rolling with how I think whirlpools would work with my limited knowledge of them. So
I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
he just dissolve. He caused a whole bunch of the middle section to dehydrate. So I just imagine it will all collapse in on itself, causing the swirling to end and just kind of like ripple out.
Then these would end up being waved on, and it would also stop those whirlpools, unless there's a force keeping them going.
I'm gonna say there's a force keeping them going.
Okay.
And that's not a full round action, but I can't really do anything else, so I'm just gonna
move.
I'm just gonna chill
That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable.
because I am not in my element.
You know what? Let me find this X button real quick. And
Oh, what's the matter, Takshi? What are you gonna do about it?
All right. Well, goodbye.
Half of this. I didn't sign up for this.
All right, so that was Sylace. So now it is Hira's turn.
Here, that's straight into the middle of the world.
So, next turn on. So that is
Some hardcore lag from here. What that happened right there?
GG.
Either that or it was on me. So. Anyway, so here's gonna go hillbilly fishing. can hear that. All right, so here's gonna use his razor chakra scalpel. He just kind of starts stabbing at the water right in front of him. Die, fish, die! No, that's not his.
X-Squad.
Just remember, she's just gonna do a full round attack action, making attacks in front of him.
R.I.P. Sylace.
He actually hits with 2 of them. Rip Sylace.
X-Squad.
That's not the right damage.
×5.
So
X-Squad.
5.
I was like, dang.
I was like, holy shit. But anyone
So
who's
much
paying
more
attention to him, he knows that he's done some. He's stabbed into the water and some blood's actually coming out.
X-Squad.
Spot check to notice that.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I just attacked where they went into the water. Yeah.
Man, good job here.
You did not notice the tuck sheet. Okay,
That's weird.
there you go.
All right, that's the last one. I gotta start wasting these now. Went up 1 and back down.
That's good. You guys have plenty of spirit die.
Not enough.
You can just
need
waste
more.
them all. You don't need them for like any situation involving a warrior or anything.
I've got 0.
That's more than enough.
Fantastical.
And I want you to know I've written the general storyline out for up until the first mission of Campaign 10.
What?
God, I cannot wait.
We're on
that
campaign
mission.
8, right?
That was also a pun. Because he said, God, I cannot wait.
God, I cannot wait for this campaign 8 to be
Yes.
over.
I can't wait for Campaign 9 to be almost over. That's when it's all gonna get real fun for me again.
It's not fun for you now?
Oh, I'm enjoying this, of course. But that's... You know, when I originally started making this D&D, it all centered around a few big moments. And the biggest of those moments is coming up.
Well, that sounded like a really bad, like you guys had really bad sex for a second. Was it good for you? Yeah, it was good for me. But
GG.
Who the fuck actually asked those questions?
I don't know.
Did you like my dick, honey? Yeah, it was real swell.
GG.
Alright, so anyway, where was I? So that's here's turn. Richard, you're up.
Richard's gonna use water explosion right here.
Alright.
Widen technique, so it's gonna go 10 feet below the surface and 50-foot, 100-foot radius.
$100-foot radius?
No, it says area is 50 feet long by 5 feet wide. Anything below 5 feet below the water or standing on the water surface will be propelled upwards by 1d6 times 5 feet and fall prone unless they land a successful reflex save. Large or larger creatures simply fall prone. Blah, blah, blah. Any creature in the area will suffer 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage. Vehicles are not sent flying, but suffer double damage in addition to if a creature or structure or vehicle occupies 2 or more squares of the area affected, will suffer 5d6.
That area really confuses me. 50 foot long by 5 feet wide.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
It's just like a
Like-
straight line, pretty much.
But I don't know why I would need a straight line. It's an explosion in an area.
And it's shapeable.
Yeah.
What does the area say?
50 foot long by 5 foot wide line.
Yeah, it would just be pretty much a straight line.
Okay.
What's the range?
20 feet plus 10 foot per 2 level.
Okay, yeah, it'd still be a straight line there either way. It's like.
But why is it 50 feet long and 5 feet wide? If I can range it out to 20 feet plus 10 every 2 levels.
That's like where you would start, and then you could send it on. That's that point of it.
Okay, so we go up to 50 feet that way, plus 20.
So it's going to be a direct line. So you're going.
Wait, were you measuring a decimal? What the? Hold up. Do that again. I saw like 11.1 and 71.4.
Where?
When he did the measuring like up here, I saw like 71.4, and then I saw 11.1. I was like, what the heck is going on? Why
Alright.
did you do that?
So it would be a 50-foot line that you're targeting. So whatever the line you're
I
targeting
just
is,
saw what you were
show me
talking
that.
about. It said 17.4 just a second ago.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it.
GG. If you hold Alt, I guess it does decimals.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Oh, man.
Well, I want to put it in by 9.8 meters.
It gets
With
like
10.2.
69 feet.
Rip.
I don't know.
GG. Just because you have the opportunity to do it.
Oh yeah, but for real though, right here.
You're doing 7 feet with that.
Yeah, I know. Anything below 10 feet was gonna get knocked the fuck up.
But, like, what's the line? Because it's going in a straight line. So what is the 50-foot line that you're targeting?
I don't fucking know.
That's what I'm asking you!
I want a spot, right? Like, that's my 50-foot radius.
So you want it... Okay, tell you what, I'll allow you to do
Anything in
this.
this-
It says it's a shapeable line. You want to just target a square that goes around 50 feet in this area?
Well, I want to target this spot, but like if it goes through here and everything in this area explodes, yes.
But it'll only be in that one line that things will explode.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's what you want. That 50-foot line, right, that you have lined up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I'm fucking asking.
Right here, everything in this line is exploding 10 feet in the air.
All right.
Or anything below it, 10 feet is exploding.
All right. So you don't hit any targets, but you do stop 2 of the whirlpools.
Cool.
I just didn't understand where you're getting at. I needed clarification. You were just answering me with things I didn't understand.
Banana ice cream pudding pie.
I did it.
GG.
Why you make this so difficult, Connor? It's because I'm drunk, right?
First off, you're like measuring 7 foot. It's like, what's the 50-foot line you want? This one.
No, I've never used water explosion at all.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I was just trying to ask for clarity, and that's what I was trying to achieve. We achieved the resolution in the end. That's what teamwork is all about here. Let's continue on. Takashi, you're up.
Shaka.
Compressed air blast right in the center.
All right. Yeah, we're just
50-foot radius, empowered all the way.
Yeah. Once again, you don't hit any targets, but you destroy the whirlpool.
10 plus 7. Is the boat still upright?
No, the boat's upside down. Well, actually, no. When you threw it, it was upright, so it would be upright. Yeah. It's upright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't explode it. Thank God for that 50-foot wide line. I mean, long line.
Hit that 7-foot long line.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. But I'm kind of got rid of 2 whirlpools. Two more turns and I turn recomportal.
All right. Anything else you're doing, Takashi?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back on the boat.
All right. You're jumping back on the boat. Let me put it back under you. Nope.
Let me move myself. There you go.
There we go. Now you should be able to move on it. slowly down, slowly there. Alright. Alright, and now it's Lane. Ellen's gonna follow Here's advice and throw a bunch of kunai at the water where, she saw the thing go under.
Rest in peace.
What?
Seth and throw a kunai at the curve. Let's see, dish him out.
And you see a little bit of blood come up from the water as well. All right, so next up is the NPCs. All right, let's see.
Richard is attacked. Richard has 100% defense. Defense is 1 billion.
GG. It's a tough one to beat. Let me see if I can hit that.
Don't you dare. Don't hit that up on the floor. Don't hit that and shake it some more. What the fuck? You missed, son!
9,280,224. GG.
You forgot to add your mods.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Oh, shit!
Still missed it.
Shit, I missed. Let's see if my odds are. There we go.
Wow. You missed, son? Holy shit. He rolled a perfect.
The dreaded one-sided die.
GG.
Hey, shout out to the infinity-sided die.
How's
That
that?
scares me.
What?
How does it have infinite sides?
No, I said that scares me.
So it's just a circle. It's
No,
not
no,
even
no,
a
no.
circle.
It's a dice, but if you roll in, anything could happen. You could
You
destroy
roll
a
one,
universe. You could endow. You could give sentience to a cow, or you could just roll an 8. I can't remember the exact things he lists off in that episode. I've been watching Gravity Falls recently. They have an episode with that. An infinity-sided die.
Sounds terrifying.
Oh yeah, they're playing D&D and they roll it, and the thing that they got is like it makes the D&D game come to life.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, except they're
You're
fighting
right.
some bullshit fucking math enemy.
No, it would not. Why would kill us in 10 seconds?
Awari would have a plan for you if you were one of the main characters. Imagine living through this life. Wouldn't you be happy?
That's
Unless you're
literally rule
Fubuki,
before.
or Shiro, or Kozakai, or Kono,
Gosh dang.
or Hajime,
Start with
or
Fubuki.
Silver. I'm sure Fubuki's fine.
Yeah, she's fine mounted on that wall.
Rip.
I can't believe I rolled a 4.
Tachi, maybe one day Fubuki will be reanimated.
Nerd.
I never thought about reanimating Fubuki until just this moment.
Shout out to that
Pardon me
future
if I break
episode.
this game. Oh, there's a problem in my formula.
For everyone binge watching this, Connor's a cunt, huh?
That's okay. This part's gonna be edited out, so they won't see it.
No, they won't. I mean, yes, it will.
All right, so back to where we were. Sylace, your turn is up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. It was the
It's the NPC's
NPCs.
turn. Yeah.
And they're attacking everybody.
Was that
Richard
down
once
attack,
swims
you
out of, or jumps out of the water at you,
Hypnosis!
and it lands right back there.
I attack it.
And on your turn, baby.
Attack of opportunity.
Nope, you're a missed body. You don't get an attack of opportunity.
But I do, though.
Okay, sure, you punch it. Your hand goes through it. Congratulations.
Congrats, me.
Dakshi, this one's going to attack you from the boat, or on the boat.
Yeah.
So it's making an attack at you.
Before you do that, since I'm on wood, I'm gonna use effing swag. Yeah,
Oh man, I don't know that one.
wood locking wall.
There we go. All right, succeeds on the attack, but whatever you're doing, I'm sure it's going to survive. So it's just going to thud into it and then be immediately repelled onto it. I'm gonna say that actually keeps her above the water because you stopped the attack, and she's just like, ah.
Ouch.
Dick.
Okay, she's just kind of like rubbing her head, just.
GG.
This one's going to attack you, Sylace. Oh, don't know what the fuck that just did.
So I get an attack of opportunity.
Advanced. How can I undo what I just did? There we go. Okay. I just turned it into a
Control-Z.
drawing on accident. That was weird.
What the?
Oh,
Alright, so let's make an attack on you, Sylace.
that's a miss.
That's a miss. Alright, it goes right through you. There are no attacks of opportunities on these things because they're in the water body form. It won't matter when they're doing that attack. Obviously, it goes back into the water right there. Pretty much. The other thing that's going to really influence what it does is doing something special like Takshi does that stops attacks. That way the entire water just slammed into it and then bounced back. This one's going to attack Hira. That one's going to attack Lane. Both of those are hits.
What if I stepped into the attack, taking all the water to the chest?
Or just like splashes on you.
It would go around you. It would still hit you and go around you.
Okay.
I see what you're trying to do, but I'm gonna say no.
All right.
That's Hira's reflex save.
He's gonna pull
Oh,
the
no.
whole cloak and he's just
Oh, yeah,
like
that was a little bit higher.
so
I
ripping
need
his
to add
shit
4
up.
to that. Hira's reflex save is still a failure, and then Lane's, which is also a failure.
Rip.
So, oh man, guys, I'm getting pretty hurt here.
Just heal yourself here.
Oh jeez.
So do it.
And that one goes back into the water. Sploosh, sploosh. All right, Sylace, you're up.
I don't think that'll work in this situation because if you get knocked back and you're in the water, you can't be prone, can you?
Not really. You could technically use the water walking thing. You technically use the water strider to be prone, but if you're knocked into it without your volition, you won't be able to automatically activate it.
If you fail a fortitude save and you'd be knocked back to be prone in the water, would you float up to the top of the water, or would you just be like, oh?
I mean, you'd eventually float up, but it wouldn't be immediate.
Well,
What if they just hop back into the water?
Like, I mean, well, you've known that Hira has stabbed the water and Lane has thrown kunai at the water, where they jumped in and have landed hits.
Stabbing. All right. I'm just gonna try something I haven't tried before, just because I want to. I'm I'm gonna pull out the horn of battle.
The heck?
Yep, I'll make a 30-foot cone. So is that
So 30 feet in front of you.
like that?
No, cone from you. So it's gonna be
So I
30
want-
feet in a perfect little line here. So it's gonna be
So if it was
up
here,
to
would it?
Takashi.
So if it was here, would it hit? If I did it this way because I want to hit my target, would I hit Takashi's target over there, or would it miss?
So if you're aiming directly at her, or directly at where she went into the water, it would miss. It would actually hit Takashi, but I don't think that you have to worry about that for him.
I was gonna shoot it this way, or kind of do it this way, like kind of like in the middle.
If you're down in the middle, then yeah, you'll hit both.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it out. I'm taking it off. Pull it off my neck.
All right, what's it do again?
Spirit die.
it creates spirit die from nothing.
It's not quite how it works.
You sound the horn and fire a 30-foot burst cone attack, sonic attack. Anyone caught in it must make a fortitude save or be knocked back 15 feet and prone and deafened for 1 to 4 rounds. The horn can be heard by anyone within 1 mile when used in this manner. Any sleeping characters hearing the horn within 500 feet are instantly woke. Characters further than that have to do a listen check of 0 to wake up instantly.
Stay woke, fam. Stay woke.
Rip. Didn't see that.
Get out! Yeah, get out of here!
So the
GG.
boat has to make a fortitude save
Both's fine.
The boat has to make a 42 save.
or get knocked back.
Not Takashi's ground melter. Turn shit into sand. He needs to make a fortitude save and it wins 90% of
shit.
the time.
All right.
GG.
So the one that was right there is the one that rolled the 20. The one that was underwater rolled the 1. So
Whoa.
that one's not knocked back. That one's pretty much completely fine from it. But the one that you hit, you said knocked back 15 feet?
Knocks back 15 feet and is prone and deafened.
All right. And see, she's kind of like, not quite knocked prone because she's in the water. We see she like surfaces, like hands over her ears. Just like, ah.
It's funny thinking about a siren doing that.
Yeah, my favorite thing of Dragon Quest VIII?
No.
There are enemies in it called sirens. They're pretty much sexy sea monsters, and they have a move where they just like hold their boobs and just like jiggle them at you to try and make your characters be like, all good. And if they do it to your female character, she just laughs at them. It's like, ha ha ha, my boobs are bigger.
Rip.
But you can absolutely jiggle your boobs back at them. Fun fact.
So is that a full round action blowing in the horn, or is that like an instant action or attack
Should say in
action?
the.
It did not.
I want to have it be a swift action.
Okay. And then I'm gonna run over here to her with the heroic surge, and then I'm gonna be like, whoosha, 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 whoosha. And I'm gonna hit her.
Alright.
full round attack action.
All right.
So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times in each hand.
Hiccup.
That was not a hiccup.
That was a
No
hiccup.
hiccup.
It was a
I
lie.
don't see any
is what it
dragons
was.
around. What you talking about? All the dragons are dead.
GG.
Oh man, that's gonna be a real sad How to Train Your Dragon #3. No, toothless.
Rip.
The last.
Toothless is
of
the last dragon.
dragons.
Yeah, R.I.P. Toothless.
Yo, shout out
He's
to
the
that
best
fucking
gum
girl.
jobs in town.
Oh no. Good.
Shout out to Astrid in that movie. Fucking great fucking side character.
Yep.
All the kids are actually great. All of them. The twins are kind of but I fucking love Astrid and the guy who's voiced by
The fat kid. The
Yeah.
fat kid is what you're trying to say. Yeah, I like the fat kid. But that bully dude, the fucking loser. What's his name? I was after Astrid for the longest time.
The swag kid.
the fat
Uh-huh.
kid.
That's not the fat kid.
Oh no.
No?
That's actually who I was thinking of, is the bully guy who you're talking about when you said that.
Fat kid's that one with the weird ass dragon. It's like.
You hit with 7 of them.
Ankylosaur.
It's the Ankylosaur? What?
You know that Ankylosaur style dragon?
Okay. Oh, that's an
Jesus.
out of 10.
I don't know what to call it. I forget what it's called.
I don't know what they're called. It's like a Gronkleback, a Nickelback.
Dude, it looked like an Ankylosaur. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
I know you're
a
talking about.
Nickelback.
It's a fucking Nickelback. That's why everyone hates it.
GG.
Shout to Nickelback.
Hey, is
The
it
worst-
dead?
No.
Oh, rip.
You see,
Hey,
you
I'm
cut her
waiting
up
on length.
significantly, and she's wounded. She's just, lets out like 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 an ear-piercing kind of a scream. You don't have to roll anything for it. Just like a wail. But you can see she's still up, and just like
Or all of a sudden you hear Ewoks screaming in the distance.
GG.
Oh, well.
You're lucky I can't even find Discord right now. I can't even find the window.
And that's my turn.
One day, Tashi. One day you'll accept the great puns.
GG.
Here is going to heal himself.
Bitch.
Then he's gonna heal Wayne.
Rip.
Well, his healing is going to pretty much take that, and he's gonna. Well, it's gonna be his attack actually. So then he's gonna move away.
Causing attack of opportunity.
She's not close enough. Takashi. No. Richard.
Richard.
Richard!
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Richard's gonna attack this lady right here.
Proc an attack of opportunity.
Aren't you flying with poor maneuverability?
Yeah?
So you're pretty much only being able to move half of your movement speed? Unless you cancel the
is-
missed body, land on the ground, activate your water strider, and then run up.
Nope. It's I move at 45, so that is half my move speed.
So your movement is 90, yeah?
What? No.
You said 45. So you move 25,
Fuck.
in which case your movement would have to be 50.
Yeah, I know. Can we up me by 1?
Nope.
I know. Alright.
If you got
He
ranged
already-
attacks, you can do that.
He actually activates speed rank, and then he moves that
I
far.
don't have spin rank.
No, that's your problem, not mine.
Rip.
I learned long ago from someone called Shiro that speed rank comes in handy.
I remember
well,
his
I guess
tale.
that ends my turn.
A tale of legend. Hey, you're gonna hear Shiro's name again in the story.
As long as I don't
I
have to
remember
do
his
it.
tale. Oh, that was Fubuki's.
GG.
Aw. Her tail.
It's on the wall next to her head.
That's fucked up. So you just like got her ass up there. This was Fubuki's head, and this was her butt.
It's for Red
Slap.
13.
GG.
What did you say?
It's for Red 13.
GG.
The fuck kind of perverted dumbass house you got? I'm burning that shit down.
Rip.
Wouldn't be the first house you burned down.
It wasn't with me. Richard hasn't burnt a goddamn house down. Richard's got his house burnt down.
I've been you as a player.
I haven't burned a house down. Never mind. Yeah, I have.
GG.
But my first house is Kozakai. It wasn't my fault. It was Ken's.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. That's what they
It
all
was,
say.
it was though.
The police report says otherwise.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Oh, hey, Travis.
All right, so Richard, you spent your turn moving up.
Uh huh.
So Takashi, you're up.
I'm gonna use Searing White Flame, the Legacy of Heaven.
Which is an AoE, if I recall.
Yes.
So you're good to go ahead and roll that damage, and let me know what the reflex DC is.
It is. This 14, 7, 10, 3, 21.
All right. The odds are in your favor. Ooh.
Rip. Yeah, those were my favorite, says the GM. I should have known.
You should have known. But she doesn't have evasion, so at least there's that.
Could be worse.
So that is 57. All right. And now it's Lane's turn. All right, Lane's gonna move up and then use Amaterasu on that one that you just attacked.
Oh, the one I attacked?
No, the one that Takashi attacked.
Oh.
And it shall
Not too
be.
Hey, question. What about Amaterasu? If they go in the water, does it still on fire? Are they still on fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The
Amaterasu is the fucking probably the most OP thing in all of Naruto.
Except for whenever she cast it on what's his face and he just shed it off.
Rip.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
were you
okay.
doing something?
You
Yeah,
remember
sorry.
who has that ability now?
Yep. God killer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the guy killer.
Or is he kidding? Has this all been a big plan?
Let me do something for you. Yeah. Whole time.
Nah. You gotta open the eye, Mike. You gotta open the eye.
Gotta look at the camera.
Hurts my eyes.
Yeah, it does. It's okay. Eye strain is good for you. That's what the doctors say.
No thanks. My vision is already
That's
terrible.
what
and
Connor's doctor
progressive.
said as he went blind.
Yeah.
Rip.
So whose turn is it now?
We'll do that for flames. Now it is the NPC's turn. And that one is going to attack Hira. That one is going to attack Lane.
And Richard's gonna get missed.
This one is going to attack Takashi.
Oh, look at that. Talk's getting attacked by both sides.
This one's also going to attack Takashi. And that one's going to attack you, Sylace.
Then I'm gonna do the same thing.
If the one in front of him attacks Takashi and touches the boat catches on fire, right?
Possibly.
Could Takashi catch on fire if it touches Takashi?
Possibly.
Well, like I said, I'm doing the same thing.
You teleport?
Woodlock and wall.
Oh, Woodlock and
No,
Wall?
Woodlock.
Okay. So only one's attacking at a time, so you're going to have to cast it twice, or...
Probably just on the fire one, right?
that's up to you. So this one is attacking first, the one that's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So you Woodlock and Wall that one?
Oh, I have to do it twice?
All right, because they're both taking separate turns to attack.
Oh.
And your Woodlocking Wall only deflects from one side, not from all around you. I guess you could shape it. Well, I thought, didn't I put a limiter?
I'm trying to read through it now. Cost double chocolate for full down.
So you can full dome it for double chakra.
Yeah.
All right, so you're doing that then. All right, then they both do that, slam into it, and bounce back into the water. Just like, oh,
Rip.
boy.
GG.
All right, this one's going to attack you, Sylace.
I can't tell if it's going down because the chakra pool is right on the effing water.
Yeah, here you can.
It's like why the F is it active?
Boy, that one that keeps attacking me sucks.
Yeah. Look, the rest of them have been getting great rolls, but the one that's going for you is just fucking sucking dick. All right, that's on Lane. That's a hit. That's on Hira. That's a hit.
See, look at that. It's just- usually I get hit hard.
Lane succeeds for half. Hira succeeds for half. That's for Lane. That's for Hira. Both will take 16 damage. All right, Sylace, you are up. Yeah, you guys
I
are
would
doing
ask-
fine, like health-wise and stat-wise. Like, your chakra's going down, but you're doing pretty much fine. Meanwhile, like, here in the lane, the NPCs that I'm in control of are just getting their asses kicked.
Yeah.
I would ask this one in front of me a question, but unfortunately it's deaf.
Rip.
And those turn out back up.
You just like yell at it.
On the water. Bull, bull.
Do you know do you know sign language?
Nope.
Yeah, do you know
darn.
NC or NSL? Naruto sign language?
Are you down with OPP?
GG.
Boar, pig.
No?
What are you saying?
OPP is down with me.
All right, now I'm going to do a full round attack action on the one in front of me again with, because I want it to die, with my flurry of blows, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits apiece.
All right. So roll the damage with each hit as it goes by for this one.
All right, yep. There's the first hit. Second hit. Oh my god, I do a 1 on the second hit both times.
GG.
So roll the damage
Wow.
as you're going right now. So roll that first hit's damage. $27. All right. And your second hit was a miss. Go again. That's a hit, and roll for damage.
Wow, 2 27s in a row. That's crazy. Same exact lineup.
And it lets out another wail. Now, those actually lined up perfectly. And this time, you see she disappears into the water, like her body just fades away.
Spirited away.
And then I'm gonna move 5 feet this way and my turn.
All right, so next up is Hira. Hillbilly fishing time. Let's go for the one
Step.
after Lane.
He skillfully cuts her eye out. Or both of her eyes out. Tosses him at Takashi.
All right, that is one hit for him. So that is 3d8 plus 5, so 12 points of damage. All right, Richard.
Is now depressed.
Oh, why are you depressed?
Well, because my girlfriend is so far away.
Oh, that's okay. You got technology.
Man, F technology.
Wow.
Technology can't
I'm
massage
sorry,
my dick.
internet.
That's what you think. Clearly, you haven't been keeping up with technology.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna put on some weird ass strap on. So
Oh, you don't have
I'm
to
gonna
put on a
attack
weird
this-
strap on. You can just have a sex toy. You can literally have sex with her digitally from across the country.
That's something.
That's
Yeah,
innovation.
I don't think that's how that works. But I'm gonna attack 3.9 feet in front of me
Yeah, well,
with
obviously won't
my
feel great.
mass damage of high voltage touch technique.
He means 5.6.
All right, so roll damage.
What's the mass damage thing?
That's a massive damage save. It won't trigger on these enemies.
It literally says high voltage touch, 472 is the page. Bottom of it.
All right, you know, they're in water, despite the godly being, all allow this. All right, so you have to target one of them and make a ranged touch attack.
Range touch?
Go
Or
on.
whatever the touch attack is that it says.
It's melee touch.
Melee touch. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna disactivate or deactivate Miss Body because it literally ran out. I didn't have to deactivate it, and it's running out this turn, so just gonna let it run out on this turn.
That's fine. You don't have to specify.
White Water Strider, and I'm gonna walk over to this nerd right here.
You're gonna touch the one that's on fire. I'll give you a mulligan.
Perhaps.
This one right here.
All right, so you touch her. So she's going to fucking.
Do I touch her?
Sorry, you're going to attempt to touch her.
It's against her touch or touch defense.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the same as a regular defense. Make a fortitude save, DC 15. She passes.
So does it proc or not?
So you hit her with it, and it's just she survives.
Does
The water pretty much just gets immediately grounded out for magic reasons.
God damn it. Although like you're strong against water.
Rip.
It is strong against water. This is true.
Hey, GM's discretion.
For the sake of time.
Black magics.
For the sake of time, yeah, it's for sure you succeed.
Alright, cool, I succeed. It dies?
Yeah.
Haha!
Is that a gashing
I
chicken?
killed one!
Gee, guys, look at me!
Haha!
Shut up here.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, Takashi. I didn't mean to.
That's okay here.
Alright, Takashi, you're up.
GG. I'm assuming that one's gonna burn out.
It's a rational assumption to make.
Indeed, indeed. I don't know where the other one's at. So I am just gonna ready in action to move this way 30 feet and ready an attack to use compressed air blast right here on the boat.
Alright.
Maxed out.
Alrighty, so now it is Lane's turn. Shit. Alright. How much should I roll for that Amaterasu hit?
How much did you roll for it?
I can't remember what the dice roll I did was. I'll have to pull it back up.
15d6.
15d6, yep. That thing is still up, just screaming as it's on fire.
Rip.
Then Lane is going to run over here and throw Shuriken. No, she'll throw Shuriken. She's got him to spare. Right. Fucking change that goddamn tool. Right here, where one of them jumped into the water. Not a critical. And a critical failure. The last one hits Hira.
What the? Like loops around and like cut them.
She's throwing a at the water like right above it. So that's one just like it's just a bad throw and just like hits here in the foot. Ah!
Rip. What's that, nerd? No, just playing.
26 plus 2d4 plus 7. Alright, so here it takes 17 points of damage.
Ooh, rip.
Ah! Oh, jeez, Glade, I was gonna heal you. Oh, go, man.
Man, here, don't even heal yourself. Get over here and heal. Friggin'
It's gonna roll above. And heal Lane.
GG.
Fuck!
One.
What are the
one.
fucking odds of that?
You know what? Here, don't even heal, Lane. Just stop what you're doing right now.
Oh, man, what are the fucking odds of that?
Kira, you suck dick. I'm gonna yell.
Oh, jeez, guys, I'm sorry.
Go suck Lane's dick.
Okay. Gets on her knees.
Start sucking labia.
Alright, this is not
Lane's underage, no.
Is she though?
Yeah, Lane's 13.
No, she was 13 like 4 years ago.
No, she was 10 4 years ago.
GG.
What?
That was Lane's little thing, is that she's younger than you all. There was an entire section that I had to cut out of one of the videos. Alright, so continuing on. So, it's the NPC's turn. The one that's on fire is now going to submerge to try and put the flames out.
She's to like hug her teammates.
All of a sudden, the water lights on fire.
And the other two are now going to attack. Oh, that's the map, not the.
I was gonna say,
Lair.
I was like, what the heck?
R.I.P. Hero Lane.
They are going to attack each of them respectively. Which the one on Hira succeeds, the one on Lane misses. Hira barely succeeds his reflex. And so Hira takes 16 points of damage. Oh, jeez, guys, we could use your help right now, man. Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
No, thanks.
Oh, okay. Fuck you, Takshi. I never really liked you anyway.
I sit on the water.
Alright, Sylace, you're up. Oh, yeah, they're supposed to go back under the water.
Rip, I was hoping that they did that. I was like, alright.
Heroic surge to move me right here. Then full round attack action with flurry of blows.
Stabbing into the water. Blah, 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 blah. And you can see that you're hitting her, and it's like causing her to come up, so. Roll to confirm critical.
Woo!
And
No confirm. Alright, but all of them were successful hits. How many
Okay.
hits was that? That was 10, right?
Yes.
Alright. She's dead.
So 200
She's
by
close enough
itself.
that I can pretty much guarantee. So yeah, okay, yeah, she's dead.
Okay, so do you want me to roll on each one?
No.
left hand.
Oh, right. Okay, sure. Roll each one. Roll them down the line.
Lordy.
Do, 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 do. We're not ending this until one of us gets a grab.
You damn straight. You damn Skippy.
I like how Mike's been getting lower and lower and lower as the episode goes on. It's slowly shrinking.
That last
Yeah.
attack is the one that did her.
So that would be the left hand.
All right. So you cut her down, and you see only a very brief flash with this memory because it's not her entire form. You see Awari standing on the water, speaking to her, extending out his hand, and her shaking it.
Well, that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, kill two of them.
Hero!
He's gonna heal himself.
Where are all those ones at now?
It's not healing the girl who just beat the shit out of him.
Coincidence.
All right, Richard.
I wonder.
I'm gonna use water prison right here. Alright.
All right, you're gonna have to go up right at it.
No, I won't.
33.
I have to be touching the water, huh? Suck. Okay, so I move here and then touch the water right here. I touched the water.
All right. I'm gonna say you do see her as the prison is forming. You see her pop up into it. All right. Anything else you done?
Since this is the last one, right? This is the last one, right?
There's still one more.
Well, then I'm just gonna keep this one held.
All right. Takashi.
All right. I'm gonna jump in the water.
I'm gonna wrestle it.
GG.
All right.
Let's do this.
So you're like diving, trying to go under.
Yeah.
All right, roll swim check.
It's 7. That's one. All right, where is he at? That was close though.
You roll a 1.
Definitely
But you said no more spirit dice, huh?
After that.
All right. So you dive into the water, and you see it's like trying to like brush the flames off of it as it's about 15 feet underwater. But it's just not coming loose.
That's the only other one.
Yep.
The
Looking
latest
around, you
is
can
the-
tell, looking around, that's the only other one that you're seeing.
All right. So since we're in a vacuum, I'm gonna use compressed air blast again. To read at it.
Why don't you climb into a vacuum? All right, make your Right now, she's completely unaware of your presence. Just roll the damage.
All right.
Yeah, you always like on TV shows. You always see people like make out with vacuums, like shit like that. Anyone ever heard of someone do that in real life?
To give themselves a
No.
hickey? Yes. Not make out with.
That'd be a really fucking big hickey.
Yeah. I've seen people do that too.
Circle. Like you have fat circle.
Yeah. Oh, he goes. People going to school like, what? Oh, you got a hickey. I'm like, nah, it's just a vacuum thing. I saw him do it.
My favorite thing was Curly and Andrew. Like Andrew, his girlfriend gave him a hickey around his neck. He's like he was showing it off, like wearing it with pride, kind of thing. Anytime someone would go up and ask him, Curly, his friend, would just like immediately pop in. It's like, yeah, I gave it to him.
Fucking love Curly.
It's the greatest fucking thing ever. All right, so you can see she's still alive after that, but she's just like knocked all the sense out of her, and then the flames do the trick, and she disappears.
That still works. Let me see.
And this is the last one, yeah?
Yep. So now you can see that the one that is in there, you can make the rational assumption that that is the last one. Stop placing the numbers.
I said to make sure it's
The
still
numbers, Mason.
Numbers.
What do they mean?
works.
Reznov! For you, Mason. Not for me.
So, Connor, quick question.
Uh-huh.
Can I condense this to be smaller and smaller and smaller and just like slowly crush it?
I see no reason why not.
GG.
So I'm gonna do that.
Unfortunately, you won't get to because it's not your turn.
This is true. It is not your turn right now. But I'm gonna
Okay.
so it's her turn. I'm gonna say she speaks, and she just kind of lets out a sigh. You kind of just hear the voice goes, "So, you've managed to defeat me, more or less. So, you're the team of brats that Awari said would be coming through."
It's unfortunate for you. This is to the death. No, I was just playing. I didn't say that.
I'm gonna look at her and say, "Batsman we may be, but we played through your tricks."
And she kind of looks around at you all one by one, and she goes, "Yes, but most of you were so boring. The brute who would slash, the man with wood who would just block all the attacks. There's no finesse." She looks at you, Richard. "But I like you."
Oh, and do you now? I grab my face. I'm sexy. I think to myself.
So she speaks. She says, "Owari's told me everything about the plans, everything about the dangers of Choitsu. And, as I can sense, you already have 3 other gods in your party. Alright, you, boy, I'll join you."
No, you
Control
will.
F you, water god.
I thought I had to crush you to bring you to that conclusion, but okay.
And she holds out her hand. So you have to break the prison and then reach your hand in.
My hand's technically inside of it.
So she's holding out her hand inside, like holding your hand out inside of it.
Okay, well then I'm gonna break the prison and grab her hand.
Alright? You shake hands, and then she... Now you feel her presence in you.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah, she's inside you now.
Yeah, I like that, baby.
Leave those jokes aside right now. Alright.
No, go ahead. That's fine. Stop right there.
I was going to say you into a prostate massage, or...
Connor, it's called prodding, alright?
Is that a thing? I'm not familiar with that sex term.
Well, yes, it's a thing. Don't look it up, by the way. Don't look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I Google prodding right now, I'd come up with a bunch of like images of sheep or something.
I can only hope. I don't trust the internet today. I'm pretty sure we'll get the opposite.
Alright, well,
Yeah, that's it.
I've got to find out. See, I trust my gamble here.
Controls just
Alright,
P,
there's
so
no
it's-
nudity. There is an elephant that looks to be sticking its trunk up another elephant's ass.
Well, that's what prodding is.
Alright. Told you. Boom.
There's a whole bunch of just other things that... Oh, there's a woman with a pitchfork stabbing a guy in the butt.
Yep, so...
That sounds about accurate. Oh, there's a guy prodding a kitty.
Rip.
Alright, anyway, back to the matter at hand here. Alright, so you see that the domain closes and you're all back in the open ocean.
Well, since we're out here, pull out my fishing rod I just made.
Ah, dang it, I forgot the string.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna get both of the oars and start.
Is that your team?
I mean, towards the team. We're going back to land, so
We're
Alright,
going
so,
we're going that away.
So,
I
Tashi,
mean,
you start fishing.
that away.
Anyone else gonna start fishing?
Yeah, I'm gonna start fishing.
Alright, you guys want to have a competition?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You gonna join in on that competition there, Sylace?
No, I want to get the fuck out of the water.
Alright, that's fine. You're rowing and, you know, they're just swimming as you go. You know, not the greatest way to catch a fish, but who knows, but you might get lucky. So roll your survival checks.
I already rolled mine.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a spirit die that I don't have.
Yeah, keeping that number then.
Yeah.
You used a fucking action point.
Sometimes you gotta do what it takes to win.
All right, so you both are able to catch a fish, like you kind of hook in it, and now you're reeling it and roll perform check.
Alright. Form is not too swaggy.
How big is 100 centimeters compared to inches and feet?
100 centimeters? It's about 4 feet.
Oh, 4 feet? Okay, that'd be about right then.
Mike, how do you have that +7 on the 1d6?
When he uses an action point, he gets
Yes.
it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. My magic feet.
Oh my god!
Rod breaks. Alright. So the F is perform. Am I effing blind?
Hey, Richard, I'll give you a spirit die.
Hey! God damn.
All right, so you are both able to successfully
Boy.
reel in your fish. Now it's time for the prized moment. Both roll a D100. Takshi, you get a bonus +10 to yours because you've been rolling so well. So you'll roll a D100 +10.
Here comes the one.
Oh!
So Takshi, you reeled it in with a ton of finesse, but Richard got the lucky number. He pulled out a whopping fish. Makes sense why his fishing rod almost snapped in the middle of it.
Jesus Christ.
Broke in half, and you like reached out, grabbed it. Yeah!
Look, check.
That's funny.
Genjutsu check.
I'm in luck. Check. Oh no, this was actually real. These guys didn't even exist. None of us had
Oh, I
guys.
like what you did there, Takashi. It was actually a real.
Oh!
All right.
Unintentional
Pulled
pun.
out my sword, seppuku. Okay.
All right, and you eventually arrive back at land. If you want, I can move you to the other map. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit down here and finalize.
I like
We're
this
going
spot.
this way or are we going this way?
I imagine you'd be going back to land, back to the mainland.
This
Yeah.
way.
So,
So
this
we're heading back to home, right?
We gotta check on Kami.
Whoa!
Invert the effing map.
I just flipped your tokens. Oh, great! Now you're doing it the opposite way.
Rip.
Wait, I got left behind!
God damn, this fucking.
What the-
Alright, skip to the map, fam.
I say we just stay here. It was like just like this, upside
Oh.
down.
We're in Australia. No. Croaky, mate.
God damn it!
I said we use our. What the...
Connor, just skip the map already.
Or am I?
Oh, great! Richard's gone.
No, I'm not. I'm over here.
All right, you all pull back in.
Whatever happened to those fishermen?
Richard back.
All right, you're all back. So now what you doing?
I'm
home.
gonna bring my prize winning fish to the scale over here on the dock.
All right, and you weigh it, and it weighs 8.4 pounds.
Wow, that's not that heavy.
Oh yeah, it's a fish though. It's pretty good for a
That's
fish.
pretty damn heavy for a fish.
Yeah, but I
That's
wanted
a
I
spot.
wanted like 100-pound fish.
Some people will never be happy.
GG. Rip.
All right, so you're all heading home now.
Yep.
All right, hop in your new car, and you're driving the road back home.
Boom
Gotcha.
boom.
Check that city. Or go back to the city with. Or was that whole city destroyed? I can't remember.
We already saw what happened. Remember, Kami's remains was all shriveled up, or I mean, not Kami, but
Sinbad.
Sinbad.
Sinbad's was all shriveled up, and the city was acid rained.
What?
We see that in a vision, or we like?
That was
I can't
told
remember.
to you.
It's told to us.
Now let's go back to that place.
We'll at least check it out. See if we can find a trail. Maybe.
You want to go
I don't
after
re-
God Killer?
I don't remember acid raining that area.
No, it wasn't you. This was one of the episodes you were gone. Itachi and Coyote met up with the team as reanimations to deliver a message.
Oh yeah, we all succeeded to save except for here.
Yeah. So Hira told you all about the vision that was given to him. And it was about how Kami has been potentially claimed by the God Killer. Sinbad was killed and drained by Choitsu, and the whole village has gone to shit. But you know, they were built sturdy, so trying to come back.
All of Sinbad's Gaijin couldn't save him.
GG.
So we're heading home, right?
Yeah.
No, it sounds to me like Tachi wants to go back and visit fuck, what's it called?
The great land.
Shindoria.
Shindoria. Yeah, I'd like to at least check it out. See what information we can actually gather there. Be a short trip.
I mean, it's on the way.
There's nothing short trip about anything we ever do. Go ahead.
All right. So you're all on your way to Shindoria, and then afterwards, hopefully, home. We'll pick
Now
up
we're
with
going
that
back
next
to
time.
Leaf Village.
Oh, the Leaf Village still has a ways to go before you make it back there. But that's okay. When you go back, it's going to be just like you left it.
Yeah.
Well, R.I.P. Leaf Village.
Hey, you know.
Nope.
I'm not
You
going to
spoiled
spoil
it.
it. I
Spoiled it
promise
already.
You,
You
I promise you I
spoiled
haven't
it.
spoiled it.
Spoiled it.
Whatever the
Spoiled
fuck
it.
you're thinking right now, whatever the fuck you're thinking, it's wrong.
Spoiled it. All the Kote users took over Naruto. He didn't want to kill the civvies.
And so it was.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Richard. Or maybe something
You're
far
right, Richard.
more elegant.
GG.
So they were all a bunch of tea drinking bastards that came in with Kote devices.
And all civilians were like, fuck your tea, yeah, we're Boston, yeah.
Rip.
All right, so I guess we can cut it there, and we'll pick up next time.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Shout
We'll
out
see
to
you next time.
Sylace. Not having a god.
And I've dropped some metagame knowledge, you know. Everyone will eventually get a god. It's just going to be, you know, the way Sylace ends up getting his will just be a little untraditional.
Different.
Sylace gets Kami confirmed.
That's possible, what Tachi just said as well. But that might be a big leap of faith for you to take just randomly. You might want to wait for something like that to happen naturally or something like that.
I wouldn't take that at all. That doesn't sound like a fair deal.
What'd you say? What did you say?
The death god.
What?
The death god?
What?
Death?
No,
Yeah.
I heard you. No. It's not that I'm saying what. What are you saying? What?
It's possible.
Does not
Theoretically,
sound
it's possible. And it's the kind of thing that I would do, but is it the thing that will happen? That's the question.
Yes.
Richard, Takashin already discussed it. It's gonna be like we get home, a warrior comes, it talks to me. It's like I'm very disappointed in you. Leaves. All of a sudden, I'm laying there in bed, and Connor goes, "Hey, roll a listen check." And then I roll a listen check. I wake up, I look up, and there's the spirit hovering above me, like
GG. Yo, that deal would be 0% because big death cat.
That would be bullshit to the max, and I love it. You would literally just look at people and they would die.
I can tell you, whatever's going to happen, I'm going to love it.
Dude, Sylace won't be able to have sex with Higeki because he can't touch people anymore, and they'll die.
that's not true.
R.I.P.
Silas has never had sex.
Yeah, he won't be able to have sex.
Actually, he has. There was that one episode.
Oh yeah, there was that one prostitute.
Oh yeah.
How are you doing?
No, that never came out though.
Yeah.
They never had sex.
That episode
canon.
that never happened from that tale that never existed.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I lost that.
My name's Rocky. Rocky Balboa.
I should stop this recording before I end up losing it. A special thank you to our patrons for going the extra mile for us. Thanks to you, we can start the process of making more content that we love for you to enjoy.